Day 15, reading the entire Bible every single day until it makes sense, guys. Today I read about the Red Sea crossing. I read about the 10 Commandments and all that. So let me give you guys my chapter breakdowns, guys. Today I read between chapters 14 and 21 in Exodus. So let's start in Exodus 14. So this was the crossing of the Red Sea. So basically, the Israelites were instructed to go to the sea, and the Egyptians were following them, wondering why they let them go. They got to the sea, and God told Moses to raise his staff, and when he did, God parted the water of the sea, so they crossed on dry land. When the Egyptians followed, they were flooded and drowned. This made the Israelites fear God and Moses. In Exodus 15, this is where they sang the song of Moses, and Miriam, the sister of Aaron, praised God with all of the women. In Exodus 16, the Israelites were complaining about not having enough food. So God turned all of the bitter water in the land sweet, and he brought them quail and manna from the sky so that they could eat. They collected it for 6 days, and on the 7th day they rested. They ate for 40 years. In Exodus 17, after 40 years, they moved on and they got thirsty. They complained to Moses, and he prayed to God. When he struck a rock, it poured fresh water. Then, by the power of God, they defeated Amalek. In Exodus 18, Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came to visit him with his wife and 2 sons. They praised God when they heard about the deliverance from Egypt. Jethro suggested that Moses appoint judges over the land by God's will so that they could settle disagreements and arguments between the people. Moses listened to the advice, and Jethro departed. In Exodus 19, Israel is prepared to hear the covenant from God through Moses. After 3 days in the wilderness, they appeared at Mount Sinai, to which they were told not to touch it or they would immediately die. God came to the mountain with thunder and lightning, and the people were scared of God, and Moses was called up onto the mountain. Exodus 20, this is where Moses speaks the 10 Commandments to the people. Let's go through the 10 Commandments. First commandment, thou shalt not have any gods before me. Number 2, you shall not make false idols. Number 3, you should not take the Lord's name in vain. Number 4, remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. Number 5, honor your mother and your father. Number 6, you shall not murder. Number 7, you shall not commit adultery. Number 8, you shall not steal. Number 9, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. And number 10, you shall not covet. God also says not to make gold or silver altars before him. In Exodus 21, this is where it talks about the slave and the restitution laws. Slaves are to serve 6 years, and they are to be free in the 7th year. If they came alone, they are to leave alone. If they want to stay, they must pierce their ear. Female slaves are to be treated like daughters, and if a man or animal hurts or kills a slave, they are to be disciplined accordingly. Life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, etc. Guys, I'm unpacking and understanding the Bible every single day, guys. Today is day 15. Come back tomorrow on day 16.